Time now for the final part of our world map sweeping mission, and that is stage 5, and where we just have 8 races to go. I've had a look through, and most of them shouldn't be too hard for me to win, so I'm going to make sure I do win them. And the first one is ironically the same track that we raced on when we took down Caleb. I have also made sure the hard difficulty this time is back up, so if you're thinking I may have forgotten to put the game difficulty back up to hard for this, I can assure you it's the one thing I have not forgotten to do. And basically doing it one more time with the Corollas, because I don't think any other cars are going to be showing up here. Let's try and see if we can get this done as I restart, because that's how I get the cash and the rep. And already off to an pretty decent start, if I do say so myself, as the opponents we have in this race are Alicia, Charles and Greg. As we are doing 3 laps around here. I believe it was the same track in the opposite direction. Okay. It's okay, it's fine. We're still going, we're not in the shit yet. I think someone is right behind me. Oh, get fucked. I probably shouldn't have taken to the outside. I could do nothing about those water barrels. I could simply do nothing about the water barrels that were in front of me. And almost running into the pillars, but able to avoid them, as we are now heading towards the latter stages of the circuit. So heading through Bayview Airport, and just got a few corners to go. And yes, I am starting this off using the Mustang because I figured, to me at least, the choice would make sense. And I shoot to the inside because I can gain some time by doing this. And obviously the inside road is better for this part of the course. That could have been a lot worse if I went straight into the wall right before entering the corner. That could have been way worse than it actually was. Oh shit, okay. I really thought for sure I was gonna lose the rear end. Fortunately, however, I held on once I stepped on the brakes. Even though I can certainly say the saves that I tend to pull off are definitely not Ryan Newman style saves. And I'm definitely not as good. And I'm definitely not as good as Marc Marquez was when he pulled off that Superman save at, I think it was Mugello a couple of years ago, where he literally pulled off what analysts would basically call the Superman save. But either way, I think if you would watch that save back, you would probably know that it takes a truly great champion, such as Marc Marquez, to pull off a save as absolutely mind-boggling as the save he pulled off at Mugello. It really is a save for the ages, regardless of whether you're into bike racing or not. I can assure you it takes a lot of skill to pull off a save as good as that one. I have no idea why that car was wrecked right there in the centre of the road. He was basically just placed in an awkward position that, had the road been narrower, I would have basically done nothing about him. And taking the outside, but making sure I don't lose any speed. Okay, that's good. That could have been a bit worse than it actually was, but thankfully, however, that was not the case. And not going to get the inside entry, unfortunately, but doesn't matter because I am now pulling away from Greg, who is running second, Leisha is third, and Charles is running in fourth. And off the final corner, I'm using nitrous. I now have a 13-second gap, 14-second gap over Greg, and there we go. I win by 14.87 seconds over Greg. Leisha was third, and Charles was fourth, nearly 19 seconds behind me. Alright. Yeah, I'll take the 200. I really can't say I'm expecting myself to be that dominant in all honesty. But anyway, there we go. Another one bites the dust. 1 down, 7 to go. And I think the next one is a drag race. And well, just because I've not used this thing for a drag race yet, I want to use the Evo. Just because I've not used this thing for a drag race yet. And also because, well, judging by the research I did across this, I think this should be the last one. It's also on the railway tracks. So I wouldn't think this will be too hard to win. And of course, showing off the cutscene, because why not? And let's now restart this so we can get the rep and the cash. I've ironically never used this thing in a drag race before now. if you can believe it. Well, I suppose there's a first time for everything. And yep, I absolutely decimate my competition. What a surprise. By 10 seconds no less, over Jamie, Nick, and Eric. Yeah, 300 rep points, baby! And also 10,000 in the bank as well. That's one hell of a chunk of dough by this game's standards. Okay, anyway. Should I get the replay? Or should I not? You know what? I think just to even things out a bit, I'm gonna leave that for just a few more minutes. I also know, in terms of the races we haven't done yet, one of those races, well, two of them actually, are going to be downhill drifts. So I will be thinking of something whilst I'm at it. Anyways, what do we have next? So, 2 races are down. Oh, it's a drift race. And another drift race. Yeah, let's get through this. I do also have a cup of water with me as well. Just in case. Alright, let's kick this thing into overdrive. And of course restarting, because that is how I get the cash. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. We are not doing very well at the moment. Well, not as well as we could be anyway. Fuck. How did I get those points? I have no idea how I came so close to losing them, but then I just got them because I didn't clip the wall. Okay, I've got a bit of an advantage now over my competition compared to before, which very much tells me oh, shit. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay, anyway. Okay, we are doing well at the moment. I'm now up to 100,000 points. Hopefully I can get a bit more before the end of this. Because I kind of need to if I'm going to stay on top. Why did I accidentally put my car into neutral? I will probably never know. I keep shifting my car down into neutral for some reason. Anyway, final lap. I can at least say my competition isn't getting too far. Which means I am doing this with plenty of time There was nothing I could do about the contact that just took place there. I think I was probably going to be wrecked anyway. It's not like the whole thing really matters that much. Okay. I'm now under 100,000 points ahead of my competition. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay. I think I might have won the race now. Judging by how many points I now have. Yep, that's definitely clinched it for me now. Oh, can I get to 205? Hey, I can get to 205. Alrighty. So Peter was second, Luke third, and Jason was fourth. I don't really feel the need to mention the car anymore because I think it's become pretty obvious to me now that I'm simply just going to be racing against the same car over and over again. At least that's the way it looks to me anyway. So, a little bit of a shaky start, but then once we really got going and I was able to basically do the drift with this thing, we basically managed to walk away from this one practically stone free. Because that is just how we were able to once again decimate our competition. And that now makes it 3 races which we have done. I'm not really getting a lot of angles here of this thing. I think I'm getting too many close-up shots and not enough exterior shots. I don't know. Maybe it could just be me, but I figured it might as well be worth the mention at least once or twice. You know what? I think I have enough footage here, so let's move on. I also do this for clickbait purposes. I'm also thinking about using the Evo 8 again for the downhill drifts that will be coming up. Okay. I think for the next one, I'm going to use the 106. And our next course... Okay, it's another drift race. Yeah, I can get through this. This won't take too long. Right, here we go. Trying again because I forgot to restart. Unfortunately, that's the only way I can get the wrap, as well as the cash. For some reason, I don't understand why that's the case, but it just is the case. That was awesome. Well, I did make a few mistakes in that previous run, so maybe it would have just been easier for me to restart. But then again, I still put together a pretty good score nonetheless. Because of how good my cars are at drifting. Or most of them anyway. Even though I didn't do any races with the Lincoln. Oh well. At least I gave it some love by putting it on a DVD cover, so I haven't completely forgotten about it. In terms of... damn. In terms of the car choices I have. Okay. I'll take that. Fuck you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, I think I beat my previous PB. Yeah, I've definitely beat my previous PB now. Okay, how much further can I go? Okay. Huh. 170,969 points. Nice. Finishing just under 130,000 points ahead of Marcus. Phil was third and David fourth. There's your typical results. Huh, and my best drift score was just under 29,000. I'm going to assume that must have been the drift I did at the start. That's probably how I got that score. But either way, my opponents just simply didn't stand a chance. And well, I just beat him outright. There's nothing more to say aside from that. Okay, well, 4 events down, and still 4 to go. So next up we have... let's see... what's next? Oh god, it's another downhill drift. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the main menu for a second, and lower the difficulty just because... oh, hold on, where is it? Oh, it's under options. That's not the one. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yes. I am also saving the game, because why not? So putting it down to the medium difficulty once again, because we are doing a downhill drift. I'm also using my Hyundai for event number 5. Alright, let's go. I figured one of these events would be a downhill drift, and because of that, well, I'm putting it down to medium because I don't want to totally stress myself out. Oh, okay, 60,000. Yeah, I can easily beat that score. With a few attempts. And providing I don't crash too much, I should be able to get that score no problem. Or almost no problem, I should say. Come on. Okay, this might be... Okay, this might be a problem now. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, I'm back on track once again. Maybe I will manage to get something good here. Damn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart. I'm gonna just pretend that didn't just happen. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, that previous attempt did not just take place. And this is my official first attempt at this event. Because my previous attempt was, well, it was pretty poor to say the least. Okay, I think we're in contention now. Or might be in contention here. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Fuck you. You motherfucker. Come on. Come on. Okay. I think we're starting to get some better results here now. Okay, this is more like it. Yeah, that's a lot more like it. Well, I can definitely say I'm doing a better job this time around than I was the previous two times. Okay, just gotta hope a taxi does not get in my way this time. Fuck you. Are you fucking shitting me? Come on, 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 come on. Okay. Yeah, it might be easier if I just get the points on the board earlier and then not think about what's up ahead of me. Okay, there's no taxi there this time. But that's okay, because I am now out in front and well clear of my competition. So Lola came home second, Amy was third in her Ford Mustang, and Brent was fourth in the Subaru. Alright. 5 of the 8 cleanup events in Stage 5 have now been beaten. And do we have another downhill drift? I really hope we don't. But we'll wait and see. Having a look. Let's see, where's the next one? Oh, it's a circuit race. They're both circuit races. Well, as long as I'm here, I might as well get through the first one. And then I think there's a sprint race somewhere down here. Yeah, okay. I'll use the Hyundai for this one, and then use the, then I think I'll use the Evo 8 for the last two. Because why not? It's also because, well, after this I just want to get the other two out of the way. Well, I want to get this one out of the way first, and then I can focus on the other two. Because this car basically does have the specs of a touring car. Well, I almost finished. Until I realised I forgot to restart. I'm only doing this because I really want to get the cash. Hey! I actually did something good for once. Or at least I thought I did. Okay, anyway. Anyways. I can confidently say this is easily one of the fastest cars in the game overall. And that's a wall. Okay, anyways. Alright. Let's see if we can get this done. I think I've now established precisely which shortcut not to take now. Especially considering the fail I had prior to me exiting that other shortcut. And that's a wall. Anyway. And across the line, one lap down, still two to go. Then once we are done with this, we should have just, I think, 2 races to go. Because we have another circuit race, and then once we're done with that, we have another sprint race. I thought for sure I was going to have to hold my nose for a second there because I felt a sneeze coming on. I guess it must have gone. And that's fine for me, because it means I don't have to... Because it means I don't have to spread my germs all over my microphone filter. As well as also being all over the microphone as well. Anyway. Here we go. I'm so glad that taxi did not just kill me. Anyway. Pulling away with a sizable advantage over David, Julia's third, and Scott is running in fourth. Is this going to be a sub 2 minute lap? Something tells me it just might be if I don't run into anything. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, a sub 2 minute time. And I do, with a 1 minute 56.1. That's probably going to stay my best lap time for the rest of this because I just ran into a pickup truck. Well, at least I got one sub 2 minute time. Yeah, with some corners it's almost impossible to avoid crashing, even when you are on the brakes. It's inevitable to say that sooner or later you will literally just run straight into the wall. But anyway, we continue, as I am very much pulling away from the competition. So, I think we just have less than half a lap to go now. And that's a wall. Fuck me. Fuck. Okay. I really thought for sure that was gonna kill me, but thankfully it didn't. So just got a few corners left, and then we should be done. And there we go. Victory! In just over 6 minutes. Over Jubilee, David, and Scott. Yeah, I'll take 200 on this occasion. Okay. Alright. I'll take this. Not quite 300, but I'll still take it. I think I'm gonna use the Evo 8 for the last two races, because I want to send this off with what's my best car handling wise. Right, so we have a circuit race and a sprint race. I'm gonna use the Evo 8 for both of these, because I can. Okay, where is it? It is here. Okay, let's go. Onwards to what should now be the penultimate race of Underground 2. In other words, the second to last race. So here we go. I'm also gonna hit the restart button because that is how I get the cash. I'm going in for the cash, baby. And that's the only way to do it. Okay. I'm also giving the Evo 8 4 races because, well, I want to give this car a bit more usage. I have no idea what that was I just hit there. Could have been another one of those barrels, but it probably wasn't. Okay, anyway. I'd say we're doing okay considering what we have at this stage. So, let's keep ourselves moving afloat, and also keeping this line astern. And that's a wall. Oh well, anyways. I only have one race to go once I'm done with this one. And then, once I'm done with that last race, that'll basically signify the end of the game. Okay. And I cannot avoid scraping the walls, unfortunately. Oh well, anyway. So, through the final corner now. It's taken me 2 minutes 20 seconds to set a lap here. Of course, I know that with the rain, there is usually fog, or at least it feels like there's fog because my visibility is reduced. Even though I'm pretty sure in normal rain that would not be the case. I'd need a bit more of an explanation as to how that works, and I go straight into the fence. Even though I tried not to. Oh well. But that's okay, because I am still out in front. That's all I care about. Yeah, basically, I had to jerk the wheel to the left on that corner exit there, because if I didn't, then I would have gone straight into the wall again. Although the one thing I did find weird with the downhill drift is knowing that when I had a really good score going one time, I might have to stop taking that shortcut now, because it's costing me time above all else. But anyway, going back to what I was saying before. What was I on again? Oh yeah. I find it weird to say that in the same part of the downhill drift I was doing, there was literally a taxi that basically blocked me from getting what would have been really good scores on both occasions, and yet on 2 occasions in a row a taxi literally just got in my way and basically fucked me over. On occasions where I likely would have won the event if a taxi wasn't there, but since it was there, the taxi basically had to give me the double whammy. In other words, I literally lost all my points in the exact... In other words, I literally lost the points I'd accumulated in that one drift. And it was literally the taxi which, quite honestly, just zapped him away from me. Points I would have certainly had. If it wasn't for that. Anyway. Don't matter now, because I am leading. Better check one thing whilst I'm here. Did I restart? Okay, I did restart. I just had a brain freeze moment there where I was just thinking to myself, might want to check if I restarted. And glad to say I did restart. Okay, anyway. Alrighty. I don't think we have too much more of this lap to go. I'm so glad I'm not doing this on the hard difficulty. Because if I was, then I would be pretty pissed off because I would lose the lead. I would be pretty pissed off if I was doing this on the hard difficulty because I would have lost the lead. Fortunately, however, that is not the case. Anyways, I win. Took me just over 7 minutes to set 3 laps around here. So Dan came home second, Rowena was third, and it was Spencer who came home fourth. Yeah, I'll take the 200. And the 10 grand. Alright. 1 event remains. And I will also check my stats to be sure, knowing that this will officially be what gets me to that number. Okay, we're at 221, so we have just 1 race to go. Also, I'm now up to 181 grand in my bank. Good God, have no idea how I'm already up to that much. Okay, let's get this finished. 1 event remains. And that is a sprint race. Here it is. Okay. 2.42 miles, a best time of 1 minute 24, and this should be our last event of the game. Are we going to be heading one way round or the other way round? Let's wait and find out. I think we're going the other way. And not really much of a cutscene. Okay, we're going the okay, we're going from Beacon Hill down into the city core. That's how we're finishing this. Okay, let's go. Final race of Need for Speed Underground 2. And where hopefully this will be the race that clinches me the triple-digit figures. Because I've been trying so hard to get to this point. Oh, I forgot to switch this back up to the hard difficulty. I probably should have done that. Oh well, I don't care. This race is a short one, so I don't really think too much time is going to be wasted here. I hope, anyway. Okay. I don't think I'm going to lose too much time here. In my white Evo 8. And now heading across the line through the final corner, hitting a top speed of 187, and hopefully that should be it. I also set a new best lap time as well of a 1 minute 15.8. So 5.5 seconds over Kirby, Anthony was third, and Yoon came home 4th. 300 rep points, baby, and 10,000 in the bank. And you know what? Yeah, I'll get myself the replay. Just because I want to be absolutely sure of this. I might as well get some tape for the last race, in case if the drift race doesn't give me anything that's worth using. I want to try and see if I can get some better shots here, but hopefully this is the race that clinches me 100%. And if it doesn't, then I'll literally go fuck myself. But hopefully it will, because I've done everything I needed to do to get there. Signed with the right sponsors, done all the races, counted them all up to make sure I did not miss any, and I'm pretty sure this will be what clinches me 100%, because I've done all 222 races in the game overall. And I also counted how many races were left over, so yeah, there was all that. And what do you know? I crashed right at the finish. What an ending. Oh, I've also been recording this for just over an hour as well. Cool. Okay. So, gonna save the game now. I'm pretty sure we have got into the triple digit figures, but hopefully, if I don't manage to get the triple digit figures, then I can at least say I did all the races, but hopefully I will. Is the game going to give me the triple digit figures? I certainly hope so. Waiting for it to load, and now the moment of truth. The $1 million question. Have we done enough to get to 100%? I am gonna need a few minutes to let this one sink in. There we go. It's official. NFS Underground 2 100%. There are many days where I thought for sure this one would never come, and in all honesty, I freaking earned this. Because I literally did everything possible just to get to this point. And I also made sure to sign with the right sponsors as well. And those are my final reputation scores, as you can see there. And these are my average scores of reputations per race. I'd say all of them are pretty solid. Stage 4, of course, being the second best because, well, I had to make Stage 4 near perfect. But there we go. Got all the hidden shops. Every single part unlocked. All magazine covers and DVD covers. And these are the races that we did. 56 circuit races, 36 sprint races, 36 drift races, 34 drag races, 36 street cross races, and 24 URL races. And there we go, those are the stats. Ending off with 191,328 credits, and I spent a total of 76,000 on the Evo 8. And also 222 wins in 222 starts. That is amazing. I also gotta check one more thing just whilst I'm here. Is there a body shop near here? Oh, there is. There's one here. Well, I'll head over here. Just because I want to check something else to be sure. I'm pretty sure the wide body kits can be unlocked. Unless that's the only wide body kit that's available for me to use. Unless it's only available in quick race mode. That might be where it's only available. Well, I want to check to be sure. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm pretty sure wide body kits are available at some stage of the game, but I don't know which stage. So that's why I'm checking this to be sure. Oh. It must just be... Oh, it must just be in quick race mode, not in the career mode. Oh well. That must be where it's available. Anyway. I don't care. Because I've completed the game, done absolutely everything, and basically filled out every single criteria with true, well-worked, undeniable, and unequivocal evidence to show that I've literally done it all. And just showing you again, we've actually done it. And those are my overall career stats. And these are the average rep scores I have. So these are my scores again. And it's official. So yeah. 100% baby. It is doable. And these are the sponsors I used to get 100%. So the sponsors I signed with were Yokohama, Alpine, NOS, and Gredi. Each of these are the sponsors I used to get to the triple-digit figures. I also think you can get 100% if you sign with Bilstein as well. I think, anyway. I don't know for sure, but if you can sign with Alpine, NOS, and Gredi, then you should pretty much be secured for 100% as far as I'm concerned. That also establishes the stage 1 the first sponsor you sign with doesn't really matter that much. But the other 3, however, do. Because signing with these 3, or any of these 3, will help you to secure it. I also heard if you can sign with Alpine and Gredi, from an unofficial source, you will still get 100%, I think. But yeah. Anyways, we are done. And can we view our rewards? Checking to be sure. And nope, doesn't look like it. Oh well. I don't care. Point is, I finished the game. And there is one more thing we need to do before I officially close this game off. And that will be the bonus cars. Because this game does have those, and you can get those by entering cheat codes. So yeah. The game is done, but there's still one more thing we need to showcase, and that is the bonus cars. See you all for the finale.
No one can rise, I need speed when I'm racing that strip. I got the button. chip, you call like some new script.